you go. Right after you started talking about giving something to somebody with both hands, yeah.
But all the fun stuff happened while we were offline.
That always happens that way.
Damn it.
Yeah, where's we need to make fun of Prudence penis again. That's
Thanks, Sam.
You know what? I'd rather not think about that.
Yeah, but still, that happened.
in his defense, at least it's not a lot to think about.
Oh,
damn!
And if he ever involves it in the conversation will be short.
Ba-da-boom.
At least it's not quite
Oh,
Mouties.
come on, 13. I didn't say cut short.
I don't know whether he's cut or not.
I
Don't want to know.
I
Don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Well,
Of course, I'm worried that he'll come in to tell us.
There's no girl on this planet other than his mother that knows whether he's
I'm just worried that he'll come in here
I
to tell
think
us.
he has stated that he is, but that's...
Don't need to know. I mean, that was the thing, though.
Too much fucking information.
That's the thing, though, is that for like a month he was coming in and violating the proverbial social contract, and I'm being like, no!
Yeah, I prefer not to have to use the mind bleach because all I've got is some really crappy wine, and it's mulled wine as well.
You
so
still have a mind?
Hey.
I've done like 230 fucking shuffles. I don't have a mind anymore.
I don't know how you even fucking do these anymore. I'll be honest with you. I'll be right back.
Dude, I ran out of topics a long time ago. There was a point that I was trying to have topics, and then I just like, okay, why am I doing this shit? I'll sit there, I'll start the topic, we'll talk about it for 10 fucking minutes, and then everyone else will be off on random shit. So it's kind of pointless. And technically, I think we're broadcasting to the main channel broadcast Who's the Majig thing this time anyway. Not that anyone's fucking watching. I mean, there's like no one tonight. So.
It is Sunday.
Let's see.
I found that Sundays hardly any hangouts happen, and you know.
Well, a lot of hangouts used to happen earlier in the day Sunday. I don't know if that's still true.
Exciting thing though, that there's a suggestion that Fundamentally Flawed might come back.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I guess.
I like it.
I don't know. I'm just never a fan personally. But
I mean, it used to be good, and then it turned crap because effectively people weren't coming on, and the only people they were getting were G-Man and Matthew Bell, and you know.
I don't know. I might have just gotten into it way too late into the game because I'd been told that it kind of went downhill towards the end. I don't know. It had been around for a while before I ever noticed it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it did. It went downhill towards the end, but it was a good show. I mean, there's a link. I forgot what it was now, but there's an archive of it, so you can listen to the earlier shows. They're very good.
I take your word for it.
So going back to last night for a minute, you remember when my phone was fucking beeping and bleeping and everybody was bitching about it?
Well, yeah, because I couldn't figure out who the fuck it was.
Well, I know. I'm not saying who was bitching. I'm just saying
I was.
people were bitching. So I turned it down, and then she called me. So I get on the phone, and I'm still in the hangout. So I didn't think the phone call was going to last that long. And I look up and I see Prudent, and I'm like, oh no, I can't do this. So I just fucking left. I'm like, I gotta bail, because if I go in there with him, it's not going to be pretty, because the phone call put me in a bad mood.
Yeah, but we gotten rid of Aestus at least.
Well, yeah, there's that. You replace Aestus with Prudent. Nah.
It's equivalent. Just one of them is even more obnoxious than the other.
Yeah.
What are we talking, like Full Metal Alchemist equivalent exchange now?
The thing about Prudent is I like him, but there are times when it probably would be prudent of him to shut up.
And it would have been prudent for Aestus to shut up too.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's always prudent for Aestus to shut up.
Yeah, no shit.
And you know what? Prudent can be a decent guy. Just don't get him on the politics. Just don't do that. Don't go there. Say you've already talked about it and shut the fuck up, Prudent. We're not hearing it.
Yeah, we're done. Just say we're done and we're good.
we're done. And then he can be an okay guy. But that Aestus guy, I don't know what I'd never heard that shit before. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, it could be said that he might have an issue or two.
Yeah.
We've heard plenty.
He's too much philosophy and not enough goddamn common sense.
Well, I don't think that Aestus is particularly philosophically illiterate, though.
Well, I didn't say he was literate. I just said he was too philosophical.
No, his background is mathematics and computer science, and he seems to be pretty intelligent in that area. It's just hard to talk to him about it because he makes a point of letting you know how intelligent he is. But when it comes to anything else, it's kind of like, Dunning-Kruger.
Yeah, Dunning-Kruger, my Dunning. Okay, come on, let's screen capture.
He has a pretty bad terminal case of foot and mouth disease. That's one of his problems.
He just thinks he's insanely intelligent about everything, and God forbid that you correct him on something, and it'll just go in one ear and out the other.
I mean, there were a couple of discussions I had with him about, and Jade was with me at the time, and it was about whether he was basically claiming that transgender people will always be male.
Oh God, I had this discussion with him too, and it took,
boy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there has never been a male person that transgendered into a female ever.
He believes that when he doesn't understand the idea that male and female, like if we're not talking about biological sex, we're talking about social roles. And that, like, those are completely arbitrary, so you don't have to be biologically male to be, gendered male. And I explained this to him, and he still doesn't understand it. Like, it's not complex. Like, that's literally the level of complexity there.
Yeah. And the other hot topic was education is bad because you learn things that you're not going to need. Effectively, was his argument.
Sorry,
well, goddamn, I learned algebra, and I'm never gonna fucking need that shit. But I still had to learn it.
But the thing is, the idea for it is that when you're 10, you don't know what you're going to be when you grow up.
I agree. I totally agree.
So you have everything.
Hold on, Cliff. Are we talking about Aestus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Continue.
So his idea is you shouldn't have to learn anything you're not going to need. You don't need to learn. Education is bad. So, in other words, why did he need to learn English, or why did he need to learn, a language or whatever, when he could be learning computing stuff, and that's all he's ever going to need?
But computing stuff is a language.
Yes, it is.
Well, the sad thing is that he's
no computer stuff.
Well, let's be frank. I brought in the phrase language. He didn't say the language didn't come up, but it was just why should he have to learn anything other? Why learn English like language? It's like literature. So why learn about Shakespeare or something like that when you don't care about Shakespeare and you don't need to learn about Shakespeare? So it's a waste of time.
Well, chances are you're not going to learn about Shakespeare until you get to college anyway. So shut up.
No, you learn about it in school, but I mean.
Yeah, but I never had to read Shakespeare in high school.
Well, maybe I went to a more white person and rich white person.
No. The simple fact is that he went to school in Texas. I just leave it at that.
But I mean, the point being is like you can't. I mean, like it's one of those things where you can't just say nebulously what is practical and what isn't because it's contextual, right? Like I actually think it's important to be at least literate with some of the stories in the Bible because how are you going to understand Western culture without understanding parts of the Bible? Right? Like
there is kind of a point to that. There really is kind of a point to that. I mean, there are certain stories in there and what have you that I made a point of giving my kids a basic understanding of just because if they didn't have that, there was a chance of them getting grief from classmates.
And to be honest with you, the parts of the Bible that are thrown out against me all the time in arguments are usually from the Old Testament.
Yeah.
And the Old Testament, and I'm not trying to derail the conversation back into the great debate. I'm not. But the Old Testament wasn't written for Christians. It was written for the Jews.
Yeah, but try to tell that to a Christian.
And Jesus wasn't a fucking Christian. He was a fucking Jew. Because the Christianity didn't start until
English. Come on, English.
Yeah, come on.
Christianity didn't start until
ranting.
Paul wrote his
Ranting is
thing.
not a language.
I disagree with you, Fizzban. He wasn't a fucking Christian because he didn't have sex, apparently.
And he didn't cheat on his 4 wives.
Actually, I think that would make him a good Jewish matriarch, but patriarch rather. Solomon and all that. There's a very long tradition to that.
Well, I'm just saying, you want
to fuck somebody's wife, you send their husband off to war so they can get killed. It's just the way it goes.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just, and I just bang my head on the desk and go, I'm better off not even arguing with these people because they're not going to listen. They're just not.
Effectively, what Fizzban does is go, check please.
Check please. Let me get the fuck out of here.
So what are we checking again? I don't think it matters.
And I posted a meme on Facebook today that was shared on my thing, and it showed all these priests or preachers how much they were worth, and it went Joel Osteen, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, and a couple of Benny Hinn was in there, and it listed all their worth, and at the top it says, these guys claim to be followers of Christ, but they want, and it was just something that just made total sense to me. I'm like, yeah, these guys ain't caught followers of Christ. They're con men and hucksters.
No, they're followers of Benjamin.
They're followers of the fucking almighty dollar. That's all they follow.
No, not once. That's why I went to Benjamin for a reason.
Yes.
I get you.
The almighty $100.
You got it.
$100
if it's less than 100, it's not worth their time.
And if you don't donate 100, you don't get in the fucking first 10 rows.
Yep.
The funny thing about it is that they are the perfect example of taking the Lord's name in vain. Because
they don't get it. They don't get it. My family don't get it.
Yeah, the whole taking the Lord's name in vain thing is about don't ingratiate yourself by using God's name. In other words, don't say, Jesus has told me you need to give me money.
You can go with that, but in terms of how scholars regard that actual phrase, there's actually a pretty good amount of debate.
And that's what I posted. I said, come to Jesus and give me your money. And that's what they're all about. I mean, I got no problem with anybody having a big house, but not when you're doing it tax-free. Fuck off.
And not when you are using your religious exemption to give all your kids massive tax-free properties as well. That's when, it's like, fuck you. And then they preach about people not, people shouldn't be given handouts. What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look who's getting the biggest fucking handout of all. You asshole.
Yeah.
I think the worst one I remember hearing, I think it was Aaron Roy told me about it, actually. And he was saying that the old couple who their car had broken down. They'd retired. They were like in their 70s or something. The car had broken down, and they asked the pastor or whatever it was at their church. It might have been a mega church.
Okay.
And basically, they wanted to not tithe for a month or 6 weeks or whatever it was.
Heaven forbid they actually need the money for something. Yeah.
Yeah. And the guy basically said, no, you should sell your stuff, get a job, anything like that, but you must tithe.
Sounds like a mega church.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You can fuck right the fuck off, asshole.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get to tell me when I can and can't tithe. If I can tithe, I will. If I can't, I won't. So go fuck off. And I'm sorry. That's the kind of thing that these assholes. Well, there's a story about it.
Yeah, they're fucking crooks.
There's a woman that died, been a lifelong member of this church, and she was old, and she hadn't been able to attend the church in a few years, and hadn't tithed recently, and they refused to have her fucking funeral there.
Yep.
They refused her goddamn funeral.
And this surprised you why?
It doesn't surprise me. It just makes me want to fucking punch the motherfucker in the throat.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing surprises me with these pricks anymore. It just doesn't.
It probably shouldn't.
Because they don't care. It's all about the goddamn Benjamin.
Yep. Fucking crooks.
Con men and hucksters. Con men and hucksters is all they fucking are. And if I offend anybody with that, fuck off. I don't give a fuck. My bucket is empty.
No, Fizbin.
Fresh out of
back
fucks.
order.
What'd you say, Edlis?
Your bucket's on back order.
Okay, well, we can go with that.
Yeah. I'll go with that. My bucket's on back order.
Okay. Due to arrives eventually. Who gives a shit?
Due to arrive someday, but probably not soon. Speaking of, I got to check on an order I made yesterday, or not yesterday, I made recently, and it ain't been shipped yet, and I got to figure out what the fuck's going on with that.
Ordering people around again, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it, I guess.
Somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty fucking good at it.
Hey, all good.
You know, squeaky wheel gets the grease kind of thing.
Ew. Yuck. I don't know.
Believe me, you don't want to be the wheel.
Probably not, no. I'll leave you and your wheel to your own little happy private time. Thank you very much.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I found that to typically be the case. Of course, I'm going nuts trying to set up very different little chunks of graphics here, knowing that next time I do a hang, I'll have to reset them, so I'm not sure why I'm wasting my time just to get a little green thing over here.
This is the great Fizban. It is. I knew him well.
Have you seen my hat?
Have I seen your ass? What?
My hat.
Your
My
at?
hat.
Hat.
Oh, hat. Okay.
Lid. Bucket.
Oh, okay. Yeah, one of these kind of things, yes. No, I haven't.
I mean,
We have many
the
hats.
whole thing behind Fizbin is in Dragonlance. He's a befuddled little wizard, and he's always asking people, have you seen my hat? And it's on his head.
Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about. I was thinking about doing cosplay as Raceling.
Oh, man, I played Raceland in the board game back before computers. I was Raceland and Caramon.
I don't think you're. I think playing Raceland just shouldn't count because you just win automatically. That's bullshit.
Well, when you're playing Raceland and Caramon, it was a dead ringer. I couldn't lose.
Mm.
I mean, by the time I was done, I was like level 20 with Caramon and level 18 with wrestling, and we were fucking unbeatable. And I just roll the dice, and he'd be like, "Okay, fuck."
Cheaty McCheat.
Yeah. And that's the only time I ever played it. I never played another D&D game in my life, but we kicked that motherfucking game's ass.
And
We had a good dungeon master.
shit.
We had a great dungeon master. He made it fucking hard, but
Here we
it
go.
wasn't hard enough.
There
Hey,
we
Jackie.
go.
Welcome back.
Let's fix that because I need the hangout, please. Here we go. And I guess that'll do. The all-new Kia Sportage now available.
Who's radio?
So whose radio are we listening to? Our TV.
Maybe my TV probably needs to be turned down. Hold on.
Oh, it's not actually that bad. It just amused me.
Hey, Fizbin, go get Beach and Poke.
Give
Beach
Beach
isn't here.
Oh.
Beach isn't here, man.
Jackie, can I show them what we did all day today?
Oh, no. I've already
No,
been
no,
flagged
no,
for
no,
one.
no,
Shut the fuck up.
If it's hot sex, we don't want to know.
Shut the fuck up. We took a trip to IKEA and her mom bought us some new furniture, so we put that son of a bitch together.
Oh,
Okay.
You know what? Better
I
use
got a question for you, Kevin. Were
Yeah.
there any parts left over?
Just a few screws that I can't get in there without a powered screwdriver.
Actually, there's supposed to be a few pieces left over.
If you don't have anything left over, you did it wrong.
Yeah, it's IKEA.
What up, you crazy crackers?
What up?
Well,
I will have you know I'm not merely a cracker, I'm a saltine.
I'm the motherfucking cracker you wish you never
trick of
met.
getting the bolts in.
Sorry, who are you assaulting?
Wax or
I don't
soap.
know.
We'll do it.
Yeah, none of that was needed. It was actually pretty easy. It just took a long time.
I meant for the tricky ones you can't get in without the power drill.
I've never had a
I
problem
don't have a
assembling
power drill. I had to do all that by hand.
It's IKEA furniture. You always do it by hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're using a power drill, you're putting shit where it doesn't belong. As a
No, I
general
would have
rule.
had my goddamn drill out, and that shit would have been.
Oh yeah, that would
taking it-
have made it so much faster, and there would have been less blisters on my hand. But
And I would have been taking shit apart because I'd have put shit in the wrong spot.
Well, that's true. Those weird little kind of things that stick out that you're supposed to get the other bits to lock into are a little easier to get in or quicker to get in with the power tool. I never bother though. It's IKEA for fuck's sake.
A friend of mine bought one when I was living in Cleveland, and I said, I'll come over there and put it together for you. This fucking thing took me all day, and I didn't have a drill. My goddamn wrists and hands hurt so goddamn bad by the day.
What the fuck did you get from an IKEA that had that many parts?
It wasn't an IKEA. This was before IKEA. This thing came from
okay.
Walmart.
Never mind.
This thing came from Walmart or some shit. I don't remember where it came from. But
Well, that would
I mean,
explain it.
literally, it took me and another guy all we could do to carry the fucking thing in a box.
I think it's funny is the people that can't figure out the IKEA instructions. It's like, dude, it's fucking pictures, man.
Nah, I mean, come on. It's picture 1, do this. Picture 2, do that. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, his hands and wrists were aching because it was a masturbation workbench.
I mean,
They
I
sell
thought I
those?
was the only one who made.
She
I thought I was the only one who made the joke.
she wished it was.
Possibly, I don't know.
Oh man.
There, and we have one whole viewer. This is a fucking sad night, isn't it?
hello, one whole viewer. How are
Hello,
you?
viewer.
Well, if that was the case,
Why
fuck
are
it.
you watching this?
Well, fuck it.
It's probably-
If that's the
it's
case, well, fuck. I should have just sat there and gone to Rabbit, and we could have just sat around watching movies or something.
It's probably
Speaking of
I was
special,
gonna say, it's probably prudent.
Morgan Freeman probably.
He's sitting out there right now fuming that he left the group and I'm in here.
You can come
Tommy,
back
Do you
in.
think that Prudent gets anger boners? You know, like
You can come back
really
in.
mad
Yeah,
and
he gets
pops
those
a
weird
boner.
anger boners, that he doesn't know what to do with.
I think he went. No. Hang on. I think he left when I mentioned that you have mods tonight.
Oh yeah, he's in fear.
That's kind of goofy.
No, it's not. He can't imagine that anyone. He's one of those people where he can't imagine that anyone would behave differently than him.
Yeah.
He also didn't realize he'd been in here for what, like 25 minutes and had not been kicked.
It is fun to kick Prudent now.
Well, you mean literally, though, don't you, Wolf?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of expected. And we
I would
don't
like
have
to
Carson.
kick him right in the fucking balls, to be honest with you. But
And we
that's-
don't have Alexander Carson in here to sit there and say, but that's my little Prudy. My little Prudy pie. Prudy, will you let me adopt you?
Nobody made a Prudy pie.
Yeah.
Nobody puts Prudy in the corner.
Pretty much.
For some reason, I can imagine a Terry Crews like moment from Friday After Next with like him and who was that other guy that's not famous anymore? Cat Williams, just like that type of scenario working out.
Cat Williams has fucking gone off the rails too, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. He's lost his shit, punching seventh graders and getting his ass kicked by seventh graders, dude.
Yeah, he
I
took
saw
a
that
seventh
video.
grader
I saw that
and then
video.
got fucking took down. What the fuck, dude?
He's a fucking mess. Like worse
You need to rein
than J-Man.
yourself in. You need to rein yourself in, man, and really get control.
Fucked up.
He needs fucking help, to be honest with you.
No, yeah, bad.
I don't know who this is.
He's a
Cat
comedian.
Williams.
Actor.
Not to be
African-American
confused with Cat Stevens.
Yeah, I actually was thinking Cat Stevens at first, going, wait a minute, is he somewhere in the Middle East? What the fuck's going on here?
No. This is Cat Williams.
Yeah, I got confused for a moment there. I'm good at that these days.
Cat Stevens, I don't even think he's allowed in the U.S.
Please,
anymore.
what the fuck's
I
going
think
on?
they banned him.
No,
He's British, isn't he? If I remember correctly.
I think they somehow associated with him with some group that
He
supports
changed his
terrorism.
he changed his name to Yusuf Islam.
Yeah, because that makes sense.
Yeah, just getting off that. Morgan Freeman had his first episode of The Story of God tonight, talking about having your talking about having your consciousness stored on a physical medium like an Android hit or something like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, but you suck Islam is a pretty rough name.
Oh, that was back in the 70s, though. He's been that for.
Oh yeah, he's been that for a long time. I mean, he changed that at least since the 80s.
Oh yeah, he was denied entry to the U.S. back in 2004. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. The whole thing about him going that way really pissed me off because of the whole music thing. I mean, he was really fucking talented, and then he converts to some fucking religion that doesn't allow you to play music. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Same thing happened with Dave Chappelle.
Really?
Dave Chappelle converted to marijuana.
Nah. Well, yeah. I don't know, some bullshit. he's Muslim too, so you know that's why.
Yeah, but he ain't open. I mean, he ain't openly religious about it. He just wanted to go smoke pot.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to get beat up by Trump followers, I think.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Who does?
Yeah, that was long before all that bullshit. But yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, he just fucking quit showing up to his gig, man. I mean, he had a fucking regular gig on fucking Comedy Central, and he just stopped showing up.
Yeah.
Happens.
I mean,
I heard he does local shows or some shit now, like he just gives back or whatever.
He does stand-up comedy still. He didn't like the corporate I mean, he explains this. He just didn't like the corporate pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go fuck yourself because, like, if you're making that kind of money, I don't care what kind of pressure you're gonna put on me. I'm gonna be fine.
yeah, you're gonna pay me $1 million a fucking year to fucking do this? Lay the pressure on. I'll fucking deal with it. Because that's part of it.
Wait. Actually, I'm hearing something about him in the news. Okay, he jokes about Caitlyn Jenner while unamused. Kylie Jenner sits in the audience or some shit.
Yes.
Say what?
Apparently, he made jokes about Caitlyn Jenner. Hold on, fuck this. Let me give you.
You stop mumbling.
Because I
can't understand what you're saying.
yeah.
I can't either.
You're all mumbled.
hang on.
Something that's actively
You
on the
know?
news, I don't fucking know.
Who
Yeah.
made jokes about Caitlyn Jenner? Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, Dave Chappelle did. There's a link right there.
Yeah, don't give a
Let's
shit.
ask a
Dave
different question.
Chappelle
for a
apparently,
moment.
Dave
Who gives a fuck
Chappelle was
what
at
Caitlyn
the.
Jenner's amused by, because fuck him too. Or fuck
Who
her
cares? But Dave Chappelle apparently was at the Mayweather Pacquiao fight, and Whitney Cummings was there as well. And Whitney Cummings like yelled out while they during the first round, just went just said he's a woman beater, and then Dave Chappelle just immediately yelled because he was sitting there. Yeah, beats the shit out of men too.
Yep.
Let me just ask one question here.
No.
Who does not make jokes about Caitlyn Jenner?
I generally don't because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like making jokes about Kim Kardashian. What's the point anymore? It's fucking pointless.
Well, okay. Woman of the Year was technically still a man. Wait a fucking minute.
Well, no, it's just like, what did she do that was that courageous?
She didn't do a fucking thing.
Kill some guy by her
It's
bomb.
never come out as transgender.
I'm just pissed off that she kind of became the celebrity poster child for the trans movement because she's kind of a horrible person.
Yeah.
And
also-
the trans
also-
people don't even accept her.
Also, Ted Cruz, what the fuck are you talking about, Caitlyn?
Oh no shit! Oh my gosh! Oh yeah, I'm trans. I'm going to sit there and come out in favor of somebody that would have me put to death if they had the fucking ability to do so.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I know, like,
I have no problem with someone being transgendered or anything like that. I don't have a problem with that. But I don't think she did it for fame. But I think that
I think she did. I fully think she did.
I really don't think she did it for fame, but it didn't hurt.
Well, I mean, the thing is that there's a lot of people out there that are legitimately trans that, they really have this as a goal and they feel like they're in the wrong skin, yada, yada, yada. And they're not making millions of fucking dollars and getting super popular over it. They're being treated like shit.
Family Guy called this, though.
How is Caitlyn Jenner is really representative of that community? I'd say no.
Hold on. One of the biggest issues.
That made sense. She's a fraud. She's a fucking fraud.
One of the biggest issues that the LGBTQ and the trans community has with her is that she promotes what an ideal transgender person should look like.
Oh, you say.
And it's like you're only transgender or transsexual or like whatever gender you're going for if you pass like all the way. You know what I mean? So like a lot of people are discouraged by like the fact that they don't pass.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, people who pass, like it's fine. Like most of the time people don't even know that they're trans and they're usually able to get along with their happy married lives. But like for the people who don't pass or can't pass because they're like too late in life to do hormones and such, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
Well, let's remember she won the ESPY for most courageous women. Now, I watch, as many people know, I watch mixed martial arts, and Joanna Jędrzejczyk is a fucking badass bitch. I am a huge fan of Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and I say bitch with all due respect, because she could kick the shit out of me. But
you kick the shit out of all of us.
Out of all of us, right? Little like 130-pound Polish chick, like would destroy all of us, like would make us look. But like that's a badass bitch, and I respect her as an athlete and as a person. I don't give a fuck what your genitals are. There's no reason why, in the context of sport, Caitlyn should be winning most courageous athlete. I could name a dozen of people who are. What about there was a girl who was playing college basketball who had a terminal brain tumor and still played the entire season. And you're telling me she doesn't win the SB Courage Award?
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I just say something real quick?
Okay. Jackie.
One at a time.
All right, go ahead, Jackie.
Real quick, if Caitlyn Jenner was going through transition while she was in the height of her athletic career or something like that, then fine, like she deserves the award. But her athletic career happened when she was in a position of
male dominance.
I mean, okay, if she really had the transgender feelings all her life, I can kind of get like, you're not feeling like you're in the right body and you're going around being an athlete, but like, I don't know, she was still kind of somewhat in a position of, and I hate using this word, but privilege.
Yeah.
I hate using the word. I hate the word. I really despise that word, but
it's appropriate.
Yeah.
It's appropriate. It's
okay.
I mean, the thing is, if you have somebody that's, the male heavyweight boxer of the world and then decides, I'm going to go into the transition and then starts beating the crap out of women in a boxing ring, I'm not going to give them some kind of fucking award for it.
No, I'm not. Nope, not going to do it.
Because fuck that. At that point, yeah, sure, you might feel like you're the other gender inside, but you're still a guy beating the crap out of women.
And
the reason
let's go back to let me say this real quick and I'll be done. Let's go back to Dr. Renee Richards. She was one of the very first to come out as a trans, and she transgendered, and she fought the system in order to be able to play women's tennis as an ex-man. She went through the surgery and everything, and she never really kicked their ass.
Mm.
I mean, she won some tournaments, but she wasn't dominant, and that is goddamn courageous because she did it in the middle of her fucking tennis career.
Yeah,
that's courageous.
I
What
agree.
fucking what Caitlyn Jenner did? That was some fame-seeking bullshit. I'm sorry. That's all I got to say about that.
yeah.
No, it's
Also,
completely
I mean,
fair.
the
It's-
politics are just terrible. Also, isn't she going through that lawsuit about that fatal car crash still?
No, that's been resolved apparently.
I'm not sure,
no,
but
that's been resolved.
Being a he just was bored and wanted some boobies.
Actually, I've got to kind of. Okay. There was a little bit of a problem I had when Nadia actually entered the community. And it had nothing technically to do with Nadia, but what I noticed what was happening is it's like, oh, we have a trans person in the community. So people were being hyper nice to Nadia and all buddying up to her, and I'm like, okay, but if this person didn't happen to be trans, would you be giving them the time of day? And the answer was no more times than not.
I didn't have anything. I didn't want to hear anything she had to say because you know what? It was all drama, all about poor me, poor me, poor me.
But this is kind of the thing is,
that's
it's
because you don't own the means of production and
oh,
the,
shut up, Kedless.
Trying to follow me.
Enough.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Shut up. If I wanted to hear that shit, I would go under a sock. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah. But I mean, this is
Oh,
kind
you're
of the,
blocked too, huh?
but this is the
Yeah, I'm black too.
but this is the kind of phenomena I'm talking about. Is that when somebody fits a special category, we tend to give them, a lot more leeway within the kind of communities that we're in. And I think that's kind of crap.
I kind of agree, but that's kind of bullshit.
You know,
Well,
the
it's
sad
bullshit
thing is-
because she panhandles on the basis of her status
Yeah.
rather than when she definitely has. I mean, me and Kevin know because we program a lot, but like Kevin will agree with me, she's got some fucking chops. Like, there's no reason.
She has approved contributions to the Linux kernel, quite a bit actually.
Yeah.
You can
What
find
is
her
the
name in
Linux
there.
kernel? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
The Linux operating system. She's
Oh.
one of many thousands of people who's contributed to it. But I
Uh,
was gonna say the sad thing is if Nadia one day actually, keels over drinking too much Mountain Dew or whatever, the main thing people are gonna miss about her is her constant hangouts.
Yeah.
And that's probably about it.
I won't miss them. I won't miss them because I'm around.
I mean, I have very little sympathy for her in the diabetes thing because she's smart enough to know that she's killing herself, and I just don't want to be a party to it. There's just no
The thing,
I see it kills me because I see Shadow who actually gives a fuck about his health, and then I see Nadia who
Or I try to, and the thing is,
intellectually capable.
hang on, because I'm going to actually have to call myself out because today I'm hypocritical, in that I just walked into the kitchen. We got this chocolate Eastery thing that was a bunny driving a car. It was really cute. So we smashed it into a million pieces once the kids got over here, and I've been going over and swiping tiny little pieces of chocolate. It's hard to keep to, because shit that you normally wouldn't give a crap about, all of a sudden, because it's a forbidden fruit, it's like, I must have a little bit. But there's a difference between that
Hold
and
on.
making a habit of it.
13.
Forbidden fruit.
You have something like that at Easter.
Oh, one at a time, one at a
Hold
time.
on, hold on. 13. You have something like that at Easter. I know you've spoke about having some kind of alcoholic drink once a year. I'm not sure when it is. It's like once in a blue moon things you do.
But the point is,
not every day, not every week.
But it's important to recognize it. It's a hard thing for people. It is, and that's worth recognizing. Just because there's a point at which it's like you're not giving them a hard time because they're diabetic. You're giving them a hard time because they're completely irresponsible and just aren't even attempting to take care of themselves. And I just felt the need to make sure that distinction was there.
Can I raise my hand real quick?
Go
and
for it.
say,
oh, I don't know.
I don't know if there's been,
Triggered.
I have my own issues with things. You know, I drink beer every fucking day of the goddamn week. I know it's bad for me. I know it's probably gonna kill me if I don't fucking get it under wraps. But I don't do it to get drunk. But wait, but let me finish. I gotta, and y'all cannot repeat this.
We're live, dude.
Oh shit, never mind.
All right.
Say it.
Type it in the side chat. We won't read it aloud.
No, like, first off, like,
Headless
I'm
mustache.
not I think Shadow knows that I don't have like a weird puritanical attitude towards people who aren't perfect, because like that
I know you
doesn't
don't.
exist. But that's a good clarification.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he made it.
I mean, that's the thing, because there's this stigma pertaining to diabetes that, oh, these people don't take care of themselves. It's fucking hard. Holy crap, I never had a sweet tooth, but now I'll be like sitting around at the store, I'm like, I can't have a Kit Kat. God damn it, why do I want a Kit Kat now? I never used to eat the fucking things. But now that I know that I can't, the sugar is much more alluring than it ever was before. But I'll tell you, I fucking miss donuts.
Do you know something? I have a feeling I know what Fizzbam was going to say. I think he was going to say something like, I have a really big problem in my life, and that is when the stores close and I can't get alcohol.
Yeah, that too. Fucking assholes.
We were discussing that long before we went online, actually. This whole Sunday before church thing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what the
Welcome
fuck?
to Texas.
Welcome to Texas. Sunday beers don't get sold till fucking noon.
But at the same point, you can drive through
Yeah,
stores
son,
that
I'm blowing
will sell you
blinds up
beer in
on
a
that.
drive-through, so we got that.
Yeah, we got that. But and at least on Saturday night we can buy it till 1 a.m.
But hey, in Plano, they actually do have a beer barn.
Yeah, but who wants to go to fucking Plano? What the fuck?
They've got a beer barn, though.
I know. I can go to
Okay,
goddamn.
hold on.
I can go to Keller and
Fizz,
go to a beer
Fizz.
beer.
Heathens, what's a beer barn?
It's the building is built like a barn, and on the inside it looks like a regular place you'd go to buy alcohol. But there's a drive-through. Going through the middle of the fucking barn. You drive partway through. You stop your car. And you're like, yeah, bring me one of these and one of those, and then you hand them your card and they ring you up. You're literally driving through the building.
It's a drive-through fucking beer store, basically.
And not like a drive-through like you think of on the exterior, but you're driving literally through the middle of the fucking building.
You're literally driving through the store.
Yeah.
Literally driving through the store.
It's kind of cool.
There's one over.
Beer through.
There's one over in Fort Worth. It's the girls that work there are all little Mexican girls, and Anyway, yeah.
I just want to bring it back to the Nadia thing. I have a slightly different opinion on it. That is that this is someone who has given up on life, and they recognise that they're never going to get the transgendered, surgery, and so they might as well not be alive. But they haven't got the courage to do it quickly, so they just do it slowly. I know that sounds a horrible way to describe it, but I think that
It's probably more accurate than it is horrible,
Well, the thing is, and I don't want to turn this into just like bashing on Nadia and this and that, but kind of the point I was getting to with that is that we were cutting her a lot of slack simply because she's trans. And there was one day that myself and Lenny and a few others were sitting down and we were talking about, this was prior to him making her the cunt of the week. And we were talking about it, and I made the point. I said, with her behavior and the kind of stuff that she does, if she wasn't trans, do you think anyone would be putting up with her?
Well, no,
Not
but
yet, no.
but at the same time, little Mexican girls like serving you beer. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question
I like that. What were their hours?
for Kevin.
How
and
many
Sam
of the
here.
doses of the edibles did you have today, Wolf?
Too many.
I don't give a damn about
Yeah.
Nadia. It's a done deal. Also, yeah, I've had a shit ton of weed.
I think we have our answer as enough.
Hey, chill out there, Dr. Vader.
So
Don't
somewhere
tell me-
between
I'm
enough
chill,
and I'm
dude.
going to
You're
pass
just saying
out.
dumb things. Yeah.
No,
All right.
I'm just fucking around.
I got a question for Sam and Kevin here. What does it really take to get a job as a kernel programmer or a programmer of
Well,
that
it's not
type?
it's not a job. It's a matter of getting your contributions approved by people who are in charge of that, and some of them can be quite bitchy.
Okay, how do you make money doing it?
Well, I think Nadia used to work for, I want to say, Oracle.
IBM. IBM.
Both. And I know she used to work for Oracle. I think it's the last major job she had that she got fired from. But anyway, what she does is like low-level hardware programming. I don't know. She went to school for it. In fact, she went to school back before computer science programs were that great because she's a bit older than us. She's around 40, I think.
I have no idea.
So I don't know how to answer your question, Headless, because I'm trying to do the same thing right now.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm an unemployed programmer. I'm trying to fix that.
Well, you know why you're unemployed, because someone sat down and said, hey, we can program computers to do this.
Actually, if you can learn the database programs, database management pays insanely well.
That's one. I mean, I do a lot of DB management. So my buddy is going to start one of my training partners actually is going to do a startup, and he wants me to do most of the back end work, which could.
Yeah, I need to learn some of that.
The back end work.
I need to learn some of that NoSQL stuff that's becoming really popular. It's on my list. I have a whole laundry list of stuff I need to learn because there's a lot of stuff that's popular was not taught to me in school because the field's advancing so fast.
Yeah.
A suggestion for you could be to speak to Jade because she used to work in Silicon Valley, and maybe she knows someone who knows someone who knows someone.
Oh, I have a feeling Jade worked in Silicon Valley like a decade ago, so I don't think she's going to be that. I have a better connection. Jackie's mom works for Netgear, so she might be able to get me a job.
Who remembers Net Zero?
Yeah, I remember Net Zero.
I used to have Net Zero.
I mean, I had to use Net Zero at one point on dial-up, and
I remember those days.
I don't remember what they have morphed into, but
I remember those days. I actually used them on dial-up at one point, and I tried to contact them after my phone got shut off to see about canceling, and they just kept fucking billing me, and they told me that I had to go online to cancel.
Hey, asshole! If I could go online, I would fucking do it there.
I was like, dude, I'm calling your number on a fucking payphone, dude. I don't have any way to connect. Well, you just have to go online. I'm like, are you not? Is this not connecting with your brain? Just go to our webpage.
Just go to your friend's house. No, fuck you.
Cancel
my goddamn account.
No, you had to actually be logged in through the correct phone number as well, and that's the funny part.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, see, we were
canceled my fucking card. I'm like, screw this shit.
We were using it when it was free. It was actually free when they first came out. I mean, literally free.
With 8 tons of fucking ads.
Oh yeah, it was a pain.
You just dealt with it, but hey.
Yeah.
Actually, when they started doing the little animated ones, that's when the real problem came in, because that slowed your shit down pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean,
they'd never bandwidth to support the ads.
Computer that had maybe 8 megabits, not gigabytes, but 8 megabits of RAM, and maybe a one, not even a 1 gigabyte hard drive.
Oh, dude, back when we thought that 1 gigabyte was a huge fucking deal, and if somebody claimed to have a gig of RAM, you'd look at them and laugh.
No, well,
now we look at them and laugh for the opposite reason.
My very first computer, my very, very, very first computer, was 540 megabytes of hard drive space. Megabytes.
Wow, you got started late.
I'm just saying. I mean, now I got a terabyte on 3 hard drives.
Yeah. But when I started,
one hard drive and 2 terabytes on another.
Now, when I started off, I actually had a 160 meg hard drive, and that was only because I had an 80 meg that was hooked up to a per store card, which got rid of the redundancy track, so I could effectively double the amount of storage. And this was a huge fucking deal. This was a massive hard drive. This was like server fucking quality at the time.
Damn.
And that 80 meg drive cost me damn near $1,000.
Wow.
This was a big fucking deal back then.
Well, I had the 540. I think it came with whatever the Windows was in '95.
Windows 95?
Yeah, Windows 9. It was either Windows 3 or Windows 95.
It would have been 95 because 95 was the one that was fucking mass marketed to every goddamn person.
And it was an all-in-one compact. The monitor and hard and
Oh, dude, those things were shit.
But it had a goddamn TV hookup. I could hook my TV into it. I thought that was the shit. Oh my God, what a fucking mistake that was.
Yep. Yep.
My first PC, because I was using Amigas and all sorts of things before that, but my first PC was a 133 Cyrix. Oh, it was rubbish, but it got me online. And I didn't use AOL.
I did. And I got laid so many times off AOL, it's not even funny. I'm not lying.
Yeah, but by all the stupid
explain to Prudent what getting laid is.
But at the same point, you are getting laid by stupid people that could only figure out how to use AOL.
You know what? No, I mean, I literally put my dick in someone's pussy, physically. That's getting laid.
Yes, but they were stupid fucks that could barely figure out how to use a computer and could only use AOL. So I don't know that they count. I think they count as
I'm not saying they were smart.
But I'm saying they might have been subhuman.
But they were.
Real quick,
They were shaved apes. What I'm saying, Fizz, is that you had sex with shaved apes.
Penis.
Guess what? We're all apes. Shaved
Penis.
Wait, what do you want, Jackie?
Say it again. Okay.
I was just making sure this was an official shuffle.
It's an official shuffle, yes.
It's an official shuffle.
Well, you know what we're going to have
here.
to do then, now that it's an official shuffle.
Now, technically speaking, I have it listed under the random header, which is just generic channel crap, but yeah.
Ah, so this is not a shuffle then.
Well,
what's your mood like?
Actually, I'm in a pretty good mood, so leave him the fuck alone.
All right.
Miss anything?
Oh, no, not really.
It's an in-joke.
It's mine that sucks.
No, this is technically under the random thing. Because it was a weird hour to try and start a shuffle. Usually when I start shuffles, I start them at about 10, and it was already past 11. Just like it was yesterday, but I actually got the room filled today somehow. I just can't get anyone to fucking watch it externally, apparently.
Fuck them.
Yeah, it's a thing.
We're having fun. We don't give a fuck if they watch or not.
I don't know. The lack of viewership does have me a little bit worried just because I'm wanting to start back up for a Straff Theater, but I think half the people that fucking watch that shit are my Twitter followers anyway that don't even seem to understand that I actually have a YouTube channel that does other shit.
Oh, you actually have a Twitter account?
Yeah. It's under my author ID.
No, fuck. Don't even start that burn shit. Don't go there.
Yeah, this is the whole feeling the burn thing is very traumatic for Fizzy because it reminds him of certain problems he's had in the past.
Yeah. 13. The other hangout you did last time had 33 views, not 3.
Huh?
People were watching it after it went off air.
Oh yeah, I know that, but that's aside the point.
Oh.
Prudent, if you gave me your Facebook information, would you let me start a Tinder account for you?
Oh,
No.
say no.
How about a grinder account?
And to that I say, hell no.
I'm just curious what I would just swipe right to every girl and just see what type of warlocks would match with them.
Warlocks?
Damn.
Warlocks is a technical term.
I'm unfamiliar with this technical term. I don't know if I want to be enlightened.
Sam, if I lie to you and just say I'm gay, would you shut up about it?
Well, I mean, you.
No. If you said that, he would
invite so many more questions.
Oh no,
like,
then
are
he'd
you
be
a
trying.
top or a bottom?
He'd be trying to hook you up with. No, he'd be trying to hook you up with Tommy if you said that, dude.
Are you a leather boy or you know?
Are you a twink or a bear or something like that?
No, he's not a bear. You've seen a picture of him. That's a dumb question.
Well, he's not a twink either, so that must make him a mushroom or something.
No, he's a twink for sure.
He'd be a twink.
I'm twinkish.
Yeah, he's twinkish. He's definitely
I-
twinkish.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
He's got the body of a
He's
12-year-old.
about
Of
the
course
size.
he's a
He's about the
twink.
size of Justin Bieber right there. Yeah.
Huh? I just got back. What?
Oh, where's my
You
drink?
don't want to know. You don't want to know.
People
We're
are
saying if Prudent was gay, he's a twink.
Twinkish, twinkish, little
Didn't we
Prudy.
establish this back in 2014?
I
Twink
think
needs
if-
bear.
So the question is if I grow out the beard and if I was gay, would I be an otter or would I be a cub?
I think you'd be an otter.
No, you'd be well.
Definitely otter.
Why do we think otter rather than cub?
No, I'd go
Because
with
you're
Cub.
definitely odder than most cubs.
Oh,
Wait. Are you an otter or
that's
otter?
wrong.
an
Otter.
otter. O-T-T-E-R.
Yeah,
It's a gay
otter.
man who is very hairy all over his body, but is smaller in frame and weighs considerably less than a bear. I'm not very hairy though, but I'm closer to an otter than I would be to a twink.
Ay.
Okay, this is way more than I wanted to know about any of this stuff.
Yeah, you're definitely otter.
No,
Okay,
The
but
first
otter-
one
no,
is like a
no,
small bear.
I've met you in real life, and as someone who's been around the LGBT community for a very long time, I would say that otter is probably the most accurate term.
The fuck is an otter?
We just discussed
Okay,
that.
all right. Well, just settle it for Kevin. Kevin, there's a downloadable PDF.
Yeah. But honestly, I
This
think
saves the
Kevin
whole
yelling
thing.
it in the
Well, but
background
like
was the
the
funniest
cub-
thing tonight.
But the thing is like a cub is like a small bear, and I'm like kind of muscular. I'm not like waifish, so like I feel like I'm more of a cub than an otter.
Give it up, you're an otter.
Damn it!
Are you gay?
Except you're
I'm
otter.
not gay. No, this is
Oh,
all
Sam.
hypothetical.
I'll ask you
Yeah,
a question.
this
Would
is
you
all
like to lay on your back in a pool of water and hold hands with someone?
There you go. Oy vey.
Well, the question is, what is Tommy?
Yeah, what is
dickhead.
Tommy?
Tommy is a not so reluctant bottom. I could hear it every time he describes homoerotic. fantasies
I've got to
in his,
disagree.
Comments.
No, I
I'm
gotta
not
disagree.
even playing.
I think the correct classification for Tommy is a waste of semen.
Yeah, that's more accurate.
I thought the technical term for Tommy is sunshine fuckface.
That too, but that's more Avatar based. Avatar. Oh wait, never mind.
It's surprisingly punchable.
Okay, yes, we will go with that.
Maybe DPS, but who cares?
I could invite Tommy and see how many seconds it takes somebody to boot him.
So I think Tommy would be a bear chaser.
Bear chaser. Is that some kind of new mixed drink for gay clubs or?
Here, I'm looking at the Wikipedia page of LGBT slang.
They have one?
Of course
Yes,
they do.
it's wonderful.
You know
I told
why
you,
they have
Kevin,
it?
there was a spreadsheet.
The problem is there's so many fucking abbreviations and acronyms now that they need a fucking web page to keep track of this shit. Because
No,
Yeah.
it's a phone app.
the whole LGBT thing, no, that goes on for like fucking pages and pages if you add in all the letters.
It does.
It's
It does.
just like you're showing
I
podcasts.
think on this list, it got Power Top. I'm one of them. Thank you.
No, you're not. You're just a bitch.
I don't even know what.
No, I'm not. I'm a Power Top motherfucker.
I don't even know what Q is.
That's how I roll.
Queer,
That is
Yeah.
questioning.
kind of a
What does that
catch-all.
mean other than gay?
Actually, it's genderqueer. Which is something
Genderqueer.
different.
Oh.
Which means what?
I have no fucking idea. I'd have to ask my daughter, and she's not here.
I know.
Or my
Genderqueer
occasional son.
Genderqueer is basically someone who is anyone who doesn't feel like their gender fits their biological or assigned sex. So it's basically like every transsexual person, everyone who maybe, even if someone feels like they're not fully male or fully female, it's basically it's a nuanced term.
Oh, can I
Well,
just say something?
My
word-
daughter identifies as andro, which is fine because that's mostly just clothing.
if I can just make a little point here, that term nuance, I mean, it's a good term to use, like, to explain complex things, but I feel like that term's been hijacked by a bunch of idiots for politically correct purposes. Does anybody else feel the same way? No one's
Where
really
did this rant come from? I thought it was like a very good description of the point that Jackie just made.
I'm saying that term nuance, like, it's been hijacked by a bunch of idiots as of late. That's all I'm saying.
I wouldn't even say
Exactly
nuance
what
has
you
been
mean.
hijacked. I say it's been ignored, but
Hang on.
Prudent, is this one of these things where you have
Oh
your
my
new,
god!
you know,
Oh my
your new
god!
hobby
Okay, you know
horse?
what? God, you know what? Whatever. Just ignore
You
it.
need to change the topic towards that. Like,
I thought, you know
Okay,
what?
okay, everyone shuts up for a second.
yeah, shut the fuck up.
Quiet atheist, Gary.
Hi.
Were you about to say something?
Yeah, I kind of agree that the people like these professional victims out there, like they always try to, when they try to prove their point, they say you're not nuanced enough. It's an
Exactly.
ambiguous term sometimes.
I've not come across that.
Professional
Okay, cool.
whiners like to use.
You
You have to have a nuanced position. No, you're arguing that I have to kiss your ass because you're somehow morally correct. No, you're not. Not always.
Well, what if you want to have an old position?
Sorry, what?
What if you want to have an old aunt's position, though?
Exactly.
I just want to say that sometimes, and I don't mean to be horrible, Prudent, but I have to be. Sometimes you can be a bit of a dick, but there are times
I am a dick. I admit it.
you have things worth saying, and that was a good one.
That goes without saying, dude.
I am a dick. I've never denied that.
No, you're not.
You
You're a
have the
squid.
courage to admit it. Good for you.
You're not a dick. You're a squid.
Yeah, I'm a squid dick.
You a goddamn squid boy.
Oh, fuck off.
It's the truth.
Fuck off.
Squid boy.
I just did a video on that.
Squid Billy.
I'm uploading the video right now.
A video on what? Nuance or fucking off?
Now wait a minute. What the fuck's going on with the squid chap? Because I'm a fucking squid. I was in the goddamn Navy. Fuck you.
Different kind of squid.
All right. Just saying.
The squid them Jap boys.
Internet shit.
And I'm a bubblehead squid, so don't fuck with me.
I might.
Wrong goddamn road to go down.
Calamari.
So that was kind of horrible timing. Apparently, Prudent has problems with the term nuance.
Yes.
No, I'm just saying the term, it seems, has been hijacked by a bunch of idiots. That's all I'm saying.
it's a
Liberal
word.
idiots, right?
People use
What-
the
what
word.
did
You
that-
don't want too much nuance in your politics now?
Words have meanings.
Yeah.
What is this referring to?
I think
What's being indicated is that there's a group of people that have hijacked the term to try and use in whatever way.
it's sort of like a politically correct way where they'll say you don't have enough nuance. That was the thing that Gary was mentioning earlier.
Yeah, like when somebody criticizes
I wasn't using nuance like that. I was just talking about a certain term.
This
I'm not
is why
saying
we gave him a hard time because it was a little left field.
I wasn't saying you were being politically correct. I'm just saying a lot of people have hijacked that term to use it in a politically correct manner.
And that's why I said before, I don't know if you caught when I was rudely interrupted by my internet taking a shit, but Prudent is an expert at injecting politics into completely
I
unrelated
do
discussion.
not do that.
I
Yes, you did.
I am not
You just-
trying to
what
do
kind
that.
of just
I am
did?
so.
Okay,
You know
guys,
what?
guys,
If I can-
guys.
Shut
the fuck up, says the moderator.
Hey, children, shut the
People
fuck up.
are about to start getting
This is
kicked.
fucking
Come on.
Hilarious.
Okay.
I have to say, if you're not trying to do it, you're sucking at it.
What I was going to say is that the more appropriate way to put it is that he was apparently triggered by the word.
Oh,
Yes.
fuck you, man.
No,
That's
Prudent, you have
crazy.
this terrible habit, honestly, that makes it sometimes annoying to talk to you, where you will just somehow try to shift every conversation to your new hobby horse.
I do not do that.
Yeah, you succeed.
Okay,
I
vote
do
by
not-
people in the
you know what,
room.
I am
Does Prudent
so-
do that?
You know what? I am
Hold on,
tired.
Sam. Sam put her hands up.
Oh fuck! You know what? I'm tired of people accusing me of doing that. Okay.
Okay, Prudent, your volume's been turned down for a moment. He's because there were certain words he used to add nuance to what he was saying.
I gotta say something. And for the record, I didn't do it.
No,
You're all a bunch of SJW regressives.
The thing is, he was clearly trying to add some nuance to what he was saying, in that he said that it seems this way at times, that you're taking it as an absolute and a claim against you, and he said that it's coming across that way, which is stating this is his impression.
You know what? Forget I even said anything about the term nuance. How about that?
Oh, don't worry, I already did.
I just go nuts when I'm not able to talk in my own goddamn hangouts. It happens, though. Usually only when Asus is in the room, though.
You know, you have to be careful with your... No, I'm not going to make another joke about
Oh,
nuance.
come on. Yeah.
You're right, Sam. The nuance might be lost on him.
I think it would be.
Stop.
Do we need an Intro Affairs card?
I think we need an intervention. Oh my gosh.
Don't be a nuance agent.
Did I just ruin the conversation again?
Yes, you did. It's
You're just now asking. Right. You're just now asking.
If you didn't, we would fucking worry.
Well, you know, I actually went to a wine festival yesterday, Shadow, and one of the things is that the nuances of the flavors of the reds.
Oh yeah.
I got to ask a question. You went to a wine festival. Did you find Seamus there?
Not that type of wine, unfortunately.
It's been too long since I've been in one of these. I've lost track.
Actually, they had a similar event on Saturday, and my wife took her dad to it. It was apparently they had a pretty good time of it. So.
It's a lot
in Texas?
Well, yeah, down by Fair Park.
Believe it or not,
there's actually a winery named after my last name.
Yeah, there was basically all the little microbreweries of the area had little booths and down by Fair Park, and you wandered around and got to do tastings and all this other.
Why would you want to go to Fair Park? Oh, fuck that.
Wait a second.
Because there's beer and you pay for admission and then you drink all the fuck you want.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, we had a beer festival.
Then I gotta have a taxi home.
Fizz, are you saying there's a winery called Ban?
No.
No, it's called Fizz.
The Bogle Winery. Check it out. Bogle Wine.
We're still on air.
I don't care. I
Okay.
don't fucking give a fuck.
A wine named after that must have like an expiration date. God damn.
Well, so does Fizz, so that's okay.
We all got expiration dates, folks. I got news for you.
Not me. Not me. I'm going to live forever. My last girlfriend told me I'd never grow up the way I'm going. I'm going to live forever.
Okay, then.
Prudent too.
I'm fighting the instinct to say, wait a minute, you've had a girlfriend?
Oh. Damn.
Hey, you said it. I didn't. I was just
Damn.
Not really. It's one of those things. He just doesn't get the social cues, so it's a legitimate comment, actually.
I have had, just not very many.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
check it out. Bogle Wine on the internet. It's there. I see it in the grocery store every fucking time I go in there.
Wine festival was awesome. There were food trucks, tons of booze. It's a lot of fun. Also, from Austin, Texas, there's this vodka called Deep Eddy Sweet Tea Vodka. They had a booth. Holy shit!
Yeah,
get some of that.
I am so mad my
I
internet
do like
tapped
good
out and I missed
sport.
all that.
I do like a good port.
I wanted to hear about the wine festival. Sorry.
I didn't say much. I mean, it was fun. It was really good people watching. Like there were some very pretty girls. And
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you think?
And how drunk did they get? Next question.
it's so
Did they look
just the
better after
level
the
of
second
the
bottle?
level of white chick there was just I'm a connoisseur of that level of white chick. I mean, it was
That's
just
so racist. That's just so fucking racist.
No,
Why you
it's
gotta-
no, it's a
I
cultural
want
thing.
to come to the next one of those with you when we have money.
Why did you put
I mean,
extra
it's
emphasis on the word
See, here's
cum,
the thing.
Kevin?
It
You're
was
in
only
trouble.
It's only $55, man. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, that's. Oh, so what for like what 1 day or? more
That's
than
for 1 day, and you get all you can drink with, or actually we got the
all you
VIP
can
ticket,
drink.
which was $65. Very much worth it. You
Trigger
get an
warning.
extra hour.
Yeah, trigger warning. I'm poor. You're now discriminating against me.
The hell's Max tonight?
There's going to be a beer fest sometime soon. You might like that, Kevin. It's the same thing.
Don't ever take me to a beer fest. It's not going to end well. Just saying.
Hey, Headless, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Chimera's now finished.
Yay!
Why is it
Look,
every time I
there's a
remember to
Kevin.
invite Max, the room's full?
Yes,
Shit.
there's a Kevin.
There's
Oh
a
my
Kevin
God,
over
there's a
there.
Kevin.
Nope.
Guess what? My name is Kevin too.
Yeah, I know.
And if you want to doc drop me, I don't give a fuck. Don't give a flying
Jesus.
fuck.
So,
So
Fizz,
you
how
gonna-
much have you drank tonight?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
Yes, yeah, we actually do.
I
Everyone.
feel your pain,
Well, it
Fizz.
stopped being blood and it turned into
I just went out and picked up a bottle.
Well, let me see. I'm drinking 25-ounce beers.
We're just curious about your alcohol blood content.
You know, it's high. Let's just say
It's
that.
ethanol now, isn't it?
What are you drinking?
Bush.
Oh.
Oh,
I was drinking this garbage earlier because I got it for free, but now I'm drinking vodka.
See,
man, you got some class. Get some Ice House. Some.
Ah,
Oh,
God.
you know what? Bush.
Fuck all of you plebeians.
Bush
Plebeians,
doesn't
yeah.
fuck with my system like all them other cheap beers does.
Let's just
Don't
say
order cheap beer. Like,
Let's
treat
just-
yourself, man. You're a
And-
human being.
I wish
If
I
could,
could.
you know what?
Sam.
If I treat myself, I'm gonna go to Guinness, and it's gonna
And-
be like $9 a 6-pack.
Well, just to clarify, though, Fizz, I wasn't asking how much alcohol you had in your blood. I was asking how much blood you had left in your alcohol.
I don't think there's much blood left in the alcohol of your.
I wish I could afford to stock my fridge with craft beer, but unfortunately can't.
I'm a Guinness man in my heart. I mean, I would drink nothing but Guinness.
That's it.
Good
I'm sending
one.
him a keg and a
This
tab.
is going on.
I gotta say, if you don't get Guinness in Ireland, it's almost not worth it.
I know, but I'm not ever gonna get to Ireland, so.
let's just say
I don't want
that
to be that
vampire-
guy. I have to be
No.
who I am.
Let's just say that if the vampire had a go at Fizzban, he would get wasted in a couple of seconds.
Pretty much. All right.
That guy.
Yeah, that's it.
Go to bed.
And
Take
I
care,
apologize. I apologize.
So let's everyone go off and name their favorite beer. We know Bang Fizz. He's got Guinness. Cliff.
I
What
don't,
about you?
I don't really like beer. I prefer wine, or I like Merlot.
Oh, okay. So you're a red wine man. Gary.
Oh, Ice House or Heineken.
So you're gonna bitch about me about Bush, and you talk about ice.
Well, he hadn't mentioned his yet, so we can bitch about him in a moment.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Kevin. go
I
ahead.
ain't drinking in 17 years. I mean, give me a break. I've been sober that long.
All right.
I'm going through envy here, man. You're drunk. I
It's
want
hard
to
for me
be
to pick. Calm down, drunken motherfucking assholes. It's hard for me to pick just one. I like IPAs. I really like some of the shit we drank with Sam in San Diego, but I want more of that.
Well, one of
That
these
Belgian
days,
beaver
like, Tiger
shit.
Tiger will actually have the back bar open, and we could go to the IPA only bar.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that, but
It was
we didn't.
closed
I
for
guess
an
there
event.
there was a private party.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am more than happy to try anything, but I like good IPAs. Craft beer. I don't drink shitty American beer.
Beer snob.
Pop beer. Yeah, I'm a bit of a beer snob, but I like wine too.
What
whatever.
about Miss Jackie?
I like wine, particularly.
Oh, I think we just lost her.
Yeah, did she cut out for
Yeah.
you guys as well?
What I think Jackie likes to move it.
Buddha beer. Check it out.
She likes puppies.
Yeah.
This is a novelty beer, though. That's not actually what I drink.
Have we lost Kevin too? They're on the same line.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think
Yeah.
their
Usually
internet is really fucking up.
Yeah, they're having a bad internet night.
Either that or their alcohol they're drinking is so nasty they got stuck in one place.
Lately, I've kind of developed a taste for Hefeweizen, but my actual standby beer has always been Killian's Irish Red.
That's not
good.
a bad beer. That's not a bad beer.
Not bad for a standby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, If I couldn't get Guinness and Kelly's Irish Red was available, I would get that.
I like the caramel mop, but the Hefeweizen lately has been kind of my go-to.
All right, Prudy, it is your turn.
My turn for what?
What's your favorite
What's your
beer?
favorite beer?
Oof, you know, I don't really drink that much. I don't really have a favorite.
I've only
Let's
had
see.
one kind, and it was bought for me.
I've had several. You know, fuck off.
Oh, come on. That was
You know
fun.
what? I just.
Come on, get a.
Excuse me. I'm still talking, buddy.
Excuse me.
Actually, Prudent, you haven't been drinking that long. That's why I'm picking on you.
Yeah, but I had a favorite beer when I was his
I've
age.
been drinking longer than Prudent's been alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
the
too.
thing is with me, I just don't care. I don't know why I don't care for drinking. It doesn't really suit me.
Because you can't stand the idea of being out of control?
Quite possible.
Yeah, I love being in control of everything. It just floats my
And you
boat.
hate fun.
I just,
No,
to be
you're
honest,
a Christian Republican.
I'm at this weird point where I just kind of hate humanity as a whole. I think I'm so
You know what? I can be in control and hate humanity and drink. So fuck off.
You sound like a fucking.
You're a multitasker. Good for you.
Prudent is a study in the
like-
effect of when
he
someone who is
sounds like a
21
future
gets no
dictator.
pussy.
think
He
I like.
sounds like a future dictator.
I
I'm not
think
playing.
He
Oh,
doesn't,
yeah.
He gets
he
laid
doesn't have any
immediately.
charisma. He's not going to be a future dictator.
Oh, come on.
Be fun idea.
Hang on. Let's be fair. Trump does not have any real charisma, and he's a future dictator.
This is true. But Prudent
Trump has.
wasn't born in
I will be
1990.
fucking president of this goddamn Trump country before Trump will. I can goddamn guarantee you
Hey,
that.
hey, real quick before my internet poops out again, I like wine, especially the red kind, like red fruity blends, and I also like, mixed drinks. Mixed drinks.
Like the kind you keep
Okay.
ordering me to make for you.
Okay, Jackie.
Jackie,
Oh,
while you were
I
talking,
never answered.
Kevin was
my own
making the
question.
yappy mouth sound.
Oh, okay, Fizz, shut up for a second. Go ahead, Sam.
Shut up, Kevin.
My favorite beer. I think Jackie and Kevin have had it. It's the Belching Beaver Peanut Butter Stout.
Oh my god, that was so good. Oh.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I like the
and-
name.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
was good, but I was thoroughly impressed with that whiskey barrel aged stout they
Ooh,
had.
that was so good too.
I like the pumpkin spice stout.
And my
No.
favorite wines tend to be. I'm a red wine person, but I like South American Malbecs, like Argentinian and Chilean. Those are my favorite.
Who's next?
Are we talking about beers or women at this point, Sam?
Why not both? They're such interconnected concepts for me.
Connect them, yeah.
You don't want to talk to me about women, I promise.
My objection to Budweiser, I used to have an Olympic level alcohol tolerance. I could drink to 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, case after case. I would just, but one fucking Budweiser, I get headache, fever, and the shits.
Okay.
I have no idea why.
The most interesting beer I've ever drunk is this. I thought it was such an interesting one that I bought some.
Holy Grail Ale. Okay.
Tempered over burning witches. I just thought that was so funny. I had to buy some.
My
Like,
wife actually gets a lot of novelty beers. One of the ones,
Okay,
the only one that we currently have is that Buddha beer, which we refuse to open because we
I
like
think
the
we're,
bottle
I
so
think
much.
we're I think we're up to Wolf. What's Wolf's beer?
I don't think they make marijuana beer.
I don't.
They do.
Yeah,
they
I
do.
don't drink. I don't really drink beer all that much, but I drink mostly vodka. So especially New Amsterdam and sometimes Ciroc.
Stoleskaya is the best.
Actually,
That's cool.
U.S. vodka makes me really sad. We have so many bad fucking vodkas in this country.
What's that Swedish vodka?
Svedka.
No, the other one. Fuck, what's it called? I haven't had it in a long time. Is it Swedish? I'm pretty sure it's Swedish.
Not thinking of Smirnoff, are you?
Oh, that's crap. That's garbage.
That's garbage.
Oh.
Didn't say I drunk it. I just said, are you talking about that? As the only one I know.
No. He said good in the same sentence, so he clearly can't be.
Exactly.
We're talking about drinking beers for just the name. I like Stone Arrogant Bastard.
Oh man, one thing that I started kind of getting into for a little bit of a while there were the apple ciders.
Yes.
You know what? I've
apple
never done
cider last
cider.
night.
I've never really done cider at all. I've never had.
Some of the cider
and a
ales.
shot. Get a cider with like a shot of Fireball. It's delicious.
Some of the
Pour the
cider
Fireball
ales
in
are
there. Yeah.
Years ago, I used to go to.
What is it? Angry Orchard, I think that was the one that we got a while ago.
Oh yeah, Angry Orchard's pretty popular.
It was
But
actually
you never had cider until you had some Dickens cider.
Years ago.
Did I say that?
I don't want to stick my dick in cider. Sorry, dude. Especially if it's hot cider.
Years ago,
Dude,
when
no, you never had Dickens cider until you've had hot Dickens cider.
years ago when he used to.
Oh.
Now
Yeah.
you get the joke.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
we got
want
it.
to.
We just didn't want it.
Can I get a refund on that joke?
See prudent when a man and a morally questionable woman meet each other at a bar.
Special hug.
They give her a special hug where he injects his lack of self-esteem into her.
Yes, that is entirely true. Much like a turkey
I wouldn't-
baster.
I wouldn't mind doing that to Serena Valentino.
You ain't right, man. That just ain't right.
It's pretty accurate,
Absolute.
though.
That's the goddamn word I'm looking for. Absolute.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Absolute's crap too.
You know what? I love me some Absolute and gin.
Dude,
Sam, can you repeat that in the side chat so I can immortalize it? Like that would
dude,
be beautiful.
Sky's actually better than Absolute.
Which part?
And Sky's kind of swilly too.
The whole starting with a prudent when a man and a woman, and ending with injecting his lack of self-esteem. Into
Yes, that. It was a thing. It happened.
Years ago, I used to go down south to the southwest, and that's well known for cider brewing, Bulmers, things of that nature. Anyway, but there's lots of little places that do it, and I would
Cliff,
request.
I thought you never actually have gone down south.
Yeah, I've been all over the country.
And the joke is missed.
Oh, you mean the country? Okay, all right. I thought you.
Yeah. Anyway, so used to go down towards Somerset, go off the main road, go off the motorway, and they would sell scrumpy, which is it's like cloudy cider, really strong. It's like you remember the 1970s sort of vapor trails they used to do in music videos. Kind of like that, you have half a pint, and you like seeing that. It's strong stuff.
Vapor trails. You get the wrong beer, you're going to definitely leave a vapor trail just from the bar to.
This fucking hangout is, oh my god.
It's a shuffle. What do you fucking expect?
Yeah.
I'll tell you something else.
This is almost approaching Friday fail type shit now.
Well, that's the thing is, Brian did appoint the shuffle as being the official spiritual predecessor of the Friday fail. Successor, rather, yeah. Sorry.
Hey.
There's gonna be a Friday. Oh wait.
No.
Oh.
Brian called the shuffle as the spiritual successor of Friday fails.
Oh,
Newton
like the show in
I mean,
general.
it's a mind fuck when you hear Newton's face having a girly little voice. It's so weird.
I'm so
just,
sorry.
I'm too high for this shit.
Okay.
Hey, Wolf, roll another one.
Hey, at least it's better than last night's shuffle, where half of it was philosophical drivel about atheism.
Wait.
Hey, no, dude. I was asked a question. I fucking answered it.
I like puppies and unicorns and rainbows.
Oh, me and my roommate are getting a puppy soon. So when you visit again, Jackie, you'll get a little dachshund named Boss. Boss
Oh,
Rootin.
not a dachshund.
You might never get rid of her.
Y'all
might
name
never
you
get rid of
named
her.
after that guy that
After the
Jerry
MMA
Springer.
legend Boss Rutan. Yeah.
It also worked for Jerry Springer.
They'll play catch for days.
That's
You'll
cool.
have to hide every ball or anything that can be possibly thrown as a toy.
A wiener dog named after one of the greatest MMA fighters of all time. It's awesome.
Well, no, wait a minute. The boss man, the big boss man.
No,
about
Boss
that wrestler,
Rutan.
man.
Boss Rutan. Sebastian Rutan.
Get the hell down.
I mean, we're talking about big boss man WWE shit.
No, I'm talking about, someone who really fights.
Really yeah, well,
did fight.
they don't really fight, but, they do fucking put themselves through physical torture.
Can I?
Oh, it's funny when they make a mistake. It's hilarious.
Fuck off.
I remember one particular match when these guys supposedly hated one another. The illusion was a side kick, and all the energy is expelled, and the guy acts like he got kicked, and he falls down. Problem is, one guy was quicker than the other, and he kicked him full force right in the face, teeth flying out into the crowd. He was unconscious before he hits the mat.
Hey, accidents happen, man.
Yeah, I like it when I like it when the women fight. But who's that one woman fighter that said that she had suicidal thoughts after getting knocked out?
Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey.
Oh yeah. I lost, and I want to commit suicide.
Yeah, that was dramatic.
Yeah,
What the hell?
Drama llama ding dong.
Drama llama ding.
Oh, that was. I saw that. I gotta get caught up on your videos, Shadow. That one was the Spirit Science was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, if it hits enough views, I'll actually polish up the second half. Luckily, I uploaded the goddamn second half for my patrons. Otherwise, I would have lost that too in the damn crash.
No, damn, you got a Patreon thing?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I have, I think, like 3 patrons right now. And, it's cool, but I don't really push on it, so...
No, you might have another one.
No, okay.
Send me the link.
It's available through
Skype-wise.
It's available through the channel, but I can do that too. I'm just playing Shadow Heathen on there.
I don't even know where to find it, dude. So
Patreon.com, dude.
You're talking to an internet moron.
Also, Jackie and Kevin, just as a bonus, that brewery tasting room, Belching Beaver, is dog friendly. So.
Belching Beaver. I mean, what the fuck? I want to taste that beer just to fucking taste it.
Dog friendly. There's so many jokes going through my head right now.
Belching Beaver. I have to taste that beer. I have to find it.
You get enough in the girl, she'll be dog friendly.
Yeah, who the hell's Fizzy?
Oh. Don't get me started on dog friendly, because you don't want to go there. My mind is that fucked up.
There.
Okay? Just saying.
There we go, linkage.
Thank you, sir.
But yeah, the thing is with major projects like that thing with Spirit Science, that was like 40 hours. That was at least 40 hours of work. Honestly, I think it was more like 100 to try to get to where I had it at.
Oh, dude.
And
you worked on that shit.
The amount of fucking hits
months.
I got compared to the amount of effort put into it, I'm like, okay, I'm not finishing this unless I get enough fucking hits on the damn thing. Because it's just way too much fucking effort. The first half came out good, but holy shit.
Oh, talk about this whole crystal gripping bullshit kind of makes blood want to shoot out my eyes when I hear people say, "Oh, the pyramids, no one knows how they were made."
Yes, we fucking do.
Oh, fucking hell!
Yeah, I put
Why
that.
do they have so little respect for humanity?
Yeah. And I covered that in the goddamn intro before even getting into the main video because the intro is going to get more hits. It's the way this shit always goes because it's short.
The answer is simple. Whips. Massive, massive whips.
And when you don't care about the lives of your workers, you can go through them with impunity to get the job done.
Well, actually, it's viscosity, not so much the whips. Because and we actually do have the hieroglyphs of them pouring water in front of the stones. Now, when they're initially seeing this in the hieroglyphics, they thought it was some kind of weird pseudo-religious kind of spiritual right thing. No, it makes it easier to drag it across the fucking sand.
Also, in the very top of the pyramid, Dr. Hawash showed this on a couple of documentaries.
Yeah.
Graffiti from all the work bosses on the very top chamber.
What's fucking hilarious though? What's hilarious though?
People!
No, dude, what's hilarious is that one of Spirit Science's claims is that they built it from the top down.
That is asinine as fuck.
From the top.
Yeah, they built it from the top down. Now, the thing is, there is a small amount of truth in this, a very small amount, because with the largest pyramid, there's actually a channel going through it that they would bring the stones up. So once they built it up to a level, they then started putting the top blocks up there before the bottom was completely finished. But that's not what the fuck he's claiming. He's claiming that they put the capstone on, then they built down from there. What?
Okay, I'm back.
Gravity played no part.
Yeah. Stupid.
Does he also believe that they were used for grain storage?
No, he does not believe they're used for grain storage. We only have presidential candidates that are dumb enough to believe that.
That's just a Seventh-day Adventist thing, I think.
And power stations. Somehow.
I think Arcane's the only dumbass.
Logo.
Yeah.
I mean,
That Satanic Temple is doing some pretty good work.
Yeah. Now, what my favorite when I was arguing with Arcane on this shit, and he's claiming that the Pharaoh's coffin is the perfect size to hold the Ark of the Covenant, and that was obviously the power supply. And I'm like, dude, the Ark of the Covenant was what, like 18? It was like 3 cubits by 3 cubits. And if you look at the Pharaoh's, the area where the Pharaoh's sarcophagus was supposed to be, it's like, what is it, like 18 by 72 inches or something? He's like, yeah, but it's a matter of how much a cubit is, because a cubit's not always the same. It depends on who's. I'm like, dipshit. They're using, if it's 3 by fucking 3, I don't know how the hell you get 72 by 18.
Because God, that's why.
But yeah, it makes no sense.
No, Shao, man. That's that different type of cannabis. It'll make you think the earth is flat.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That'd be what, like, what? I don't know, 4, 5, 6.
Shut up, you don't even know what I'm talking about.
But yeah, even using his own thing, it makes no fucking sense. It's like, dude, what the fuck So you're claiming that the Ark of the Covenant was 3 cubits by 3 cubits, but they're using different cubits for the length and the width, huh?
Dude, you're talking about a moron.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about a complete moron. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you have another Patreon now.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Is that the same one that was used to part the Red Sea, even though it hadn't been invented yet?
Also, what was that? That power source of the Ark of the Covenant?
Yes, that's that.
That's the giant mobile battery.
And the thing is, his entire timeline's fucked up because he's like, that's why Pharaoh was chasing him, was because they stole the power supply. It's like, dude, what? So he stole the power supply that you're claiming was being used by the Pre-Flood Society, and what?
And it's like Batman stole Superman's powers. What?
Ay.
That was still a better movie than that.
Are you referencing the new Batman versus Superman movie by chance?
No, I'm not seen it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna fucking watch it.
Oh, okay, hang on. I'm going to make the only reference pertaining to it. The part with Wonder Woman was pretty good. Anything else is not worth referencing in that fucking movie.
I just heard it's very bad, and I had no interest to begin with, and I'm not gonna fucking watch it.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, that Lex Luthor was basically a nerd prophet, and I was like, what the fuck? Honestly.
Who played
Wonder Woman?
Latin with great.
God damn it! I've said this like 4 times.
I don't remember her name, but she's fucking hot as hell. You're gonna have to IMDb it.
Google that shit, Sam. You're supposed to be like smart and shit. Do that.
Wah, Google fool. Wah. You know. You must. You
I
must.
think I better go to fucking bed.
You must channel your inner
He's
Google.
Israeli.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Huh? Pretty hot.
Not
What
bad.
was that, Fizzbag? You say that you were drunk enough to pass out.
Yes, he did.
Nah, I think I said that.
Yeah.
Have a good one, Fizzy.
What you were saying is, I'm now drunk enough to pass out, but I'm going to try and aim towards the bed on the way.
And
Exactly.
hope I don't fall on my face on the floor on the way.
Yeah. That would be bad.
Yeah.
You know what? At least, well, man, at least my roommate won't have to be here to pick me up on the way like I did him the other night. Oh my God.
I thought the
It
only
was
thing he
ugly.
picked up was a beer. Oh, never mind.
No, dude, he. We're on the air, so I can't
I'm
talk
just
about
being
it.
an ass. Go on.
We're on the air, so I can't talk about it.
Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah,
I'm gonna hang out a few more minutes because I got a
okay.
cigarette.
That's fine. I'm going to go take a piss in a minute.
Oh,
Off air,
goddamn.
preferably.
Yay! That's exciting.
I generally mute myself while I'm doing so. On a rare occasion, I don't. Luckily, the headset
Wait,
doesn't
do
seem
you
to
do it
pick
in
it
a
up.
cup right next? Do you do it in a cup right next to the monitor? What the hell?
No, he has a wireless headset. He goes to the bathroom like a normal person.
I can actually walk 2 fucking blocks away from the house wearing this headset. I love this thing.
My headset won't, and my bathroom's not that far away, and it blinks out as soon as I fucking pass the refrigerator. I'm like, what the fuck?
This thing's supposed to have like a 100-yard range. It only has about 50 yards, but still. I'll take 50 yards.
Oh, Jackie spilled her alcohol.
No, that's alcohol abuse.
Everyone tell Jackie she's not stupid or dumb because she spilled her drink.
She's not stupid or dumb. God damn it, that happens to me every night.
No, but
I
that
spilled
is
a glass of
alcohol
wine
abuse.
on my keyboard a few days
To
ago.
be
Come on.
fair, it's irresponsible.
It is alcohol abuse.
It's an insult to
It
the
is alcohol
alcohol.
abuse, but that doesn't make you stupid
I feel dumb for spilling it.
It happens. Hey,
Would you like?
Well, my new desk too. I literally just.
Jackie,
Yes, and tomorrow
you're
you're
an alcoholic of 40 years. You ain't done nothing that I ain't done 100 times.
Same
So
here,
you're saying
except
you've
it's more like
officially
10
christened the
times.
desk. What's the big deal?
Yeah, big fucking deal.
See, Jackie, tomorrow you're gonna forget all about it. And then
Are you planning on getting her that drunk?
Is that cheering you up now, Jackie?
I guess.
Oh, okay, so he says you're not going to remember any of this, which means he plans on getting you even more drunk and then taking advantage of you.
No,
Jackie,
I can't.
you're a
I
horrible
can't-
person.
If I could get my camera working on this computer, I would show you my puppy, but I can't.
I can't get drunk tonight because I have an interview tomorrow. So
And that invalidates the joke how?
I don't know.
Besides, when you spilled your drink, Gary did it, and he wasn't even drunk.
Yeah.
Jackie,
He wasn't even touching it.
Gary
I'm
Gary
not-
spills his
I'm
drink
not
just by
drunk.
talking
You
to it.
spilled something.
I'm
Gary
not
spills his
drunk.
drink by fucking talking.
Oh,
to it.
not you, the other Gary.
Oh,
Yeah.
that the other. Oh, okay.
No, I'm not even drunk. I had like a couple sips of it, and then I knocked it over by accident.
Well,
It
like I say,
happens.
Gary managed to do it at a bar with, so, and he didn't even have his hands near it.
We pick up.
Are we talking about Gary
Maniac.
Funny Beatlemaniac?
Yes.
The guy.
Oi.
What the fuck?
People getting kicked out of drunk bears. What the hell has this world come to?
The only
No,
person that,
you missed the conversation earlier. He got kicked out of a Skype group earlier for starting
He's not-
shit.
He
No,
sounds
no, he didn't miss a goddamn thing. He saw it all.
No, you didn't miss it.
he sounds like he's underwater all the time.
Well, he's not getting re-added because he never.
And when he
Gary
pisses me
never-
off, I call him Mushmouth, and oh my god.
Marvel
Oh,
Mouth. Well,
fuck.
Gary never plays Drunk Bears with us anyway, so he's not getting re-added. And then we won't have to kick anyone anymore. Yay!
Yeah, you know what? I've never played Drunk Bears with you guys too, and I need to play. I need to fucking play. I love that game.
I swear you've played with us at least once.
No, I have not. I swear to God, I have not. I've played in Second Life, but I've not played with you guys. But...
Well, Jordy's going to be gone for a week, maybe after he gets back.
When he comes back, why don't we try and do it one day a week? You know, a specific day.
Yeah, that's what we used to do. We used to do it on weekends a couple years ago.
Well, my weekends are kind of fucked, but if it's late enough, I can pull it off. Because I DJ in Second Life and on Wolfman, so.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know, I got shit going on, and I got a girl I got to take care of too.
We'll figure it out. That's what the Skype group is for.
Right. But I do want to play with you guys. I just don't know how it works with the Skype thing. I just.
We use a website that hosts Cards Against Humanity, and we play through that.
Okay.
But
I love the game because we play it in Second Life all the time, and oh my God.
Yeah, we just use a third-party website, and everyone just logs into that.
We have a table simple. We sit around, and oh my God, it's fucking brutal.
Well, we still have pretty much shit for viewers, and it's past 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm thinking I might take the sucker offline in a few minutes. We've had
let me say before we take it offline, fuck y'all.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm done.
Fuck y'all.
Final checklist. You're officially drunk.
We know this.
Blue. This is not a secret.
I'm sorry. I think there was a bit missing. You mean drunker?
Now
and I might just go get another beer because you fucking pissed me off.
That takes a lot, doesn't it?
Not really.
Okay, let's take this sucker down. Y'all have a good night. For those of you that have or will watch, thanks for watching, and we are going offline officially.